Hi guys, welcome to another video. Catch up with me in the garden today. Just thought I'd make a short video today on a little tip I find very useful to do with my own fishing. Now if you watch the Avon Angling channel, our vlog channel, our sister channel, you'll know that I do quite a lot of fishing into dark on the quiver tip. Now those of you who do a similar thing will know the usefulness of having a white quiver tip. It's much easier to see, certainly as it's getting dark. And then into dark, when I tend to shine a torch on it to illuminate it. I'm not a fan of beta lights on the rod top. I find them rather annoying, with a line getting wrapped around them occasionally. And as I say, not a fan. I much prefer to have a torch shining up at the quiver tip so I can see it. And of course that means as well with filming that you guys can see what's happening as well. Now a lot of the rods I have white quiver tips on, which is brilliant. I think my TFG compact all-rounder, that has white quiver tips. My John Wilson rods, also barbel and Avon quivers, both have white quiver tips. As you can see here, I've got one here with me. Got a nice white quiver tip there. Show it really well in the dark, and certainly as it's getting dark, show up for much longer than a black tip. However, I do have some rods. Stick that one there out of the way. I do have some rods like this, for example. Now this is one of my Free Spirit rods. It's actually the Avon top. But I thought I'd show you how you can turn this white without doing any permanent damage to your rod, to make it very visible in the dark and as it's getting dark. And all you need is a roll of this stuff. This is PTFE tape. It's plumbing tape. Plumbers use it to seal the threads when they're screwing threads together, and just as a waterproof seal. And you're probably ahead of me already. It's just a simple case of running this along here. As I say, it'll do no permanent damage to it. If you've not seen this tape before, it's just like, it's almost a little bit rubbery. Obviously it's made of PTFE, but it's a little bit rubbery. And that's another advantage of it as well, because it doesn't wreck the action of your tip. Your tip will still be as flexible as it was before. The action of the rod will remain exactly the same. So I'm going to show you just quickly how to do this, how to put it on, how easy it is to put on, and how easy it is to take off. It's just simply a case. The most fiddly bit about this is getting it started, to be honest. And it's even more fiddly to get it started and show the camera at the same time. But it's just a case of getting that started there. Getting that to spin along there. Hopefully you can see that all right. And it's just a case of running that up the tip there. Obviously, you don't want to put too much on. You only need like one layer, effectively. You can see there how easy that is to run along there. It's just simply a case of breaking it off. And there you go. One white quiver tip. And that will show up much better as it's getting dark, as I say. And obviously you can do 1, 2 sections between rings. It's entirely up to you. I'd probably do a couple on here. I like about a foot or so, 30 centimeters of white tip. Makes it lovely to see exactly what's going on with the tip. Now to take it off, it's simply a case of finding the end. I've done a very good job of knocking down. The stuff kind of sticks to itself. It's very useful, but it's hard to describe because it's not actually sticky. All we've got to do is find the end again, if we can. There we are. It's just a case of rolling this back off again. There we go. As simple as that. No damage at all to your rod. And you're back to normal. So there we are. It's as good as new. It's as if you've never put it on. You've seen how quickly it is to take off and put on. I mean, I tend to put it on and leave it on, I have to say. If I want to whiten up a rod tip, it stays whitened, to be honest. But it is something that's reversible. That's the great thing about it. And it doesn't ruin the action of your tip. And all you need is a roll of PTFE. You can get a B&Q, Screwfix, anywhere like that. for a few pounds, and that'll do plenty of rods. There's a lot of tape on there. So I thought I'd run you through that. I found it a very, very useful tip for whitening up my rod tips. And I've been in the past, I've been through the painting them up and, you know, borrowing the kids' acrylic paint and sanding and painting. And of course that's permanent as well. And you can never do a great job unless you really, really take a long time over it, sanding, spraying it up, masking up, you know. That's just a lovely, quick way of doing it. And as I say, totally reversible and very easily reversible as well. So I hope you find that useful. Good luck when you get out there on the bank next time. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your fantastic support, and I'll see you all again very soon.